We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ryan Borucki gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. And there's one down now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's the pitch. Byron Buxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Borucki has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Kenta Maeda gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the right field wall.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Bichette leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Slow roller down the third baseline. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Strike called. 2-1. A man at third with 1 away. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And, oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And now a run comes across.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 2. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Grichuk.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kepler has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, 1 error, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Twins nothing. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
First delivery to him on the way. Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. On the year, Rosario is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. from the stretch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Men on third with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a chopper to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front, 4-1. Last half of the second set to go. Settling in now, Reese McGuire, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So coming to the plate, Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 count. Here it is.
No, that's low.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Shaw has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Striding in once again, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Now the pitch.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
There goes Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And the count will be full. 2 out here and a runner at second. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Twins strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding in, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Kevin Biggio.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Biggio. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. He singled his last time up.
Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. All even now, 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Shaw gloves it, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Twins 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready once again, Luis Arias. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. high in the air out to center field after it is eaten. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order. Score holds at 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He'll lead things off against Kenta.
The catcher, number 10.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panic. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Again, another foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. So stepping in, Miguel Sano.
The designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0. That's out.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. McKinney has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Kepler.
Standing in, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. On a rope to the second baseman.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Comes set, the 0-1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 5, the Jays 4. Into the box now, Brendan Drury. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Randy Dobnak will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Adam Eaton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Dobnak, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count. 2-2.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Kevin Biggio waits on deck. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Kevin Biggio. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Billy McKinney would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. hit back toward the mound. Panic to his right. He has it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Justin Miller takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Nelson Cruz as he lines it out to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Miguel Sano. And that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To panic covering. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 7, the Jays 4. Standing in, Billy McKinney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Billy McKinney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
To the plate now, Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall Grichuk.
Ready for another chance? Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Reese McGuire will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Minnesota,
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Garver.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Twins are in front, 7-4. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Minnesota, number 65, Trevor May.
Here's Joe Panik.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, go! Panik.
First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Pause and the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now here it comes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Borucki. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set to start the 9th in this one. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Bichette gathers it in. throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Fastball well outside. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball in.
Nelson Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Taylor Rogers comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Rogers, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Pops this one up. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy McKinney.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Guerrero Jr.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The 1-0.
Hey.
Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Lourdes Gurriel will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Ball 2 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Minnesota Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kenta Maeda notches his 3rd win of the year. Ryan Borucki permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Blue Jays. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.